So the iPhone SE 4th generation is probably one of the weirder iPhone releases I've ever seen in my life. There's been so much back and forth of when this iPhone's coming out, what this iPhone's going to look like, even if this iPhone's even coming out. So we're going to start off right there. I want to state at the beginning of this iPhone's release, it was quite obvious to me Apple's going to make an iPhone like this. Even though their iPhone SE lineup, sales numbers wise, may not be selling the craziest amount right now, you have to remember, this is a budget iPhone. This is a cheaper iPhone, and that is Apple's main focus. It doesn't cost them the same amount percentage wise to make an iPhone SE 3 that it takes them to make an iPhone 14 Pro. It costs them significantly more to make one of those types of devices. But the other day, we got probably one of the weirdest rumors I've ever seen from Apple. And this is something. So apparently the iPhone SE 4th generation is supposed to be a 5G engineering test. Now this is coming from Apple Insider, who reported it from a couple other people. It may not be the most reliable thing of all time, but it looks like that iPhone SE 4 could only be some sort of internal type of iPhone, and it may not actually be an iPhone that is going to be sold by by Apple. So again, this is going to be something that's going to come and go. I don't think this rumor is probably going to last that long, but it is still very, very weird that there's not been a solidified thing whether this thing's coming out or not. For example, we've had a lot of other leaks come out, fairly recently that say Apple's dropping a new product or they're stopping a certain product. I feel like the VR headset, once that comes out, that's going to solidify a bunch of rumors who, people kind of been saying it. And that's probably going to happen. There's things all over the place that signify that Apple's going to be dropping some of their MacBook Airs and other products. But for some reason, the iPhone SE 4 has came and went. It's going to get dropped. It's not going to get dropped. It's going to be for sale. It's not going to be for sale. And the reason possibly why that could be the case is because this iPhone is actually being created, but it's only for internal use. It's only an iPhone that Apple's going to be making that might be codenamed the iPhone SE 4, but it's not going to be sold to a majority of people. It's just going to be sold internally from Apple, not going to even be sold. It's just going to be developed and manufactured by Apple only for internal use. Now you might be thinking that's crazy, but this is probably going to help Apple out a lot because you may not know this, but Apple spends a lot of money on R&D, and if they're able to make an iPhone that has a pretty decent chipset inside that is still very, very powerful, and if it comes in a pretty cheap price tag, well, that's probably going to be something that Apple's going to want to spend a little bit more money on. That way they can have a solid device, internally use it, and then pretty much, if they need to later down the line, make another iPhone that is very similar to it, and they can sell it at a cheaper price tag. So I'd love to hear your thoughts about this. Let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.